Hey Cam, how you doing? I think I'm just going to get started, to be honest. Joe's not here yet. Joe's not sent me a message or anything, so we're just here alone doing my thing, which is fine. It's fine. No, it's all cool. It's all cool. I'm just assuming he's gonna take a bit. That's fine. I'm just chilling, thrilling, a little bit of villain. Hey, Ev back. You can make it seem like... No, thank you, Cam. No, we're good. Since you're not doing word-related things, you could flip... Why would I do that? Why would I do that? It's because people are being pedantic. Dear God. If I can remember how to do it. Like so. That make people feel better? I'm not sure it does, but you know, it's how are we all doing? Have we not gone to non-emote only yet? It's taking its time today. There we go. So we're continuing work on the wreath today, with the little springy coils of deliciousness, and I'm just working on some strings of lights to go around, and then next time maybe we can actually start on the cat. Like the springs. I enjoy doing the springs. The springs were not mandated as part of the design, but they are here. Good morning, everybody. We are here. There is no Joe as of yet. Are we crocheting? Yes, we are. I mean, I am. I don't know if we are, as in you and me collectively, but we might be. That's the thing that might be happening. I'm going to go with yes, we are, until evidence assumes otherwise. So, hey guys. Oh, hey Zero, and Snowmeath, and House, and With a Vein, and Artemis, and Mocha, hello. And Sir Hopkins from Oklahoma. Melody Rainpod, and other people. Oh, you're cross-stitching, which is also a valid use of your time. Valid use of your time. Which is kind of crafting with... Sorry, I missed you're baking. Oh, no. Baking absolutely totally counts. If you're baking, that's crafting. I don't. Crafting with flour is valid. You are all valid here. Sneaky watching whilst you're at work. Oh, CC, that's the thing. Sneaky watching whilst you're at work is fine. Joe has assured me that he's going to be here. Whether he's late because of all the tiny turkey people that he needs to slaughter. You're being a mod. That's not crafting, honey. If you were arting, I would have said yes. But being a mod is work, not craft. So you're working right now, which is valid. It's 3 a.m, so you're not doing any sort of crafting right now. How dare! It's okay, Mocha, you're fine. But that's all good. If you go art, then you can't mod. Well, you see what a bind I'm in. Like, the rules are the rules, Cam. You know? You don't have to craft, but you do have to be happy, and that's my rules. Hey, Pushed. How you doing, hun? We're just chilling. Joe and Badger are not here yet. They should be here eventually. I'm suspecting... Hang on. Joe has not messaged me at all this morning. So I assume Joe has either forgotten or he is running late. The or seems eminently reasonable to me because, you know, it's fine. Sometimes we run late. I'm just chilling out in the Discord. He could, Red. He could. That is darling. This, or this like little chain that I'm doing, because that's going to go around the thing and have little lights dangling from it. It's going to have a kitty. It's going to have a kitty. I mean, Scar's kind of poorly at the moment, so, you know, he's all right as far as I'm aware, but he's, you know, I don't think he's up to making... In fact, to be fair, Scar's craft is Minecraft at this point. I don't think he crafts... Stop fighting! My cats are being butts. They literally just got fed. The things they do after get fed. Have a bit of a squabble and go to the toilet. That's literally it. What am I crocheting? Hang on. I shall get the page up. This is from Molly Makes. Doesn't Scar do painting on it? I don't know. And we are making the kitty in a ring. And it's going to be Ginger like one of my cats. And I might do another one at some point. So I've got both my babies. Scar does Lego. I know Scar does. I knew that. Your cat's being a butt. All cats are being butts. Cats are butts. So we doing kitty crochet. But at the moment, what I'm planning on doing is, if you see this picture, there are rings of lights, and that's what I'm planning on doing at this point. So it's almost 12. Couldn't go to sleep. No. I agree. That's how I feel about sleep most days, if I'm being perfectly honest. So yeah, we're making some sparkly lighties. I'm saving the cat till last because not saving the cat till last feels like a mistake. So yeah. So we're just doing a chain at this point, which I can put around my wreath. I've got to do 2 of these, so this takes a little bit of time. So it's fine. This is fine. I hate doing long crochet chains like this because they are difficult. They are problematic. What the heck is going on with that chain? Did I do a bad? I may have done a bad. Oh no, I've got it. It's 6:30 a.m. Ooh. Time zones are evil and should not be allowed. Just ran to get your crochet things. Well done, Void. That is the appropriate response. What? People are crafting on the internet? Then I must craft. Oh, I hate this chain. This chain is awkward. I think I may have flipped it halfway. It's fine. It's fine. Just crochet a bee. I mean, I could crochet a bee. Eventually. Next crochet project is going to be an Enderman. Ooh. I don't have the energy for that. Does leatherworking count? Are you making something? It counts. I have really messed up this crochet chain right here. I think the tension on it was wrong. I think an endermite would be a cool project. I think a silverfish head would be an amazing project. I could do that one. Making stuff in game? I'll allow it. Does building the server lobby count? I'll allow it. If you're making something, that's fine. You're crafting as far as I'm concerned. It's supposed to be working. You know what are tasks? It's valid. It's fine. You are welcome to... Oh, you crochet a bee. Ah, that's cool. I could crochet a bee. Oh, here we go. Oh, speaking of which, I don't think I've shown these on camera. Hey, Sven. It's my favourite person. Pushed. Brought me, because I was doing all the fruit stuff last week. Push sent me coasters. Glitched audio? I don't... What? Okay. I shared those on Twitter, yeah. As It's the cutest thing. I'm currently using the grapefruit, but it was definitely Cam's fault. Yes, Sven. Okay, yeah. Cam just did the thing, and you did it. It was just you that glitched. That doesn't seem too unfamiliar, to be fair. So, Joe's late. Joe's never been this late before, and he's not mentioned anything. So, it might just be me today. He might have genuinely forgotten that this is the thing that we're doing. So, you know, if you're going to tip to Joe today because he was making Thanksgiving crafts, you can tip to me instead and watch me be terrified. That's a thing. That's a thing. The gold present by your name says otherwise. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, because it was late at night for some of you, Cam dropped the 100 sub jump scare. And I didn't know what it was because, you know, I trusted Cam. Hey, Mini Cheese Mouse, Chid Biddies, thank you very much. And, yeah, I just about pooped. It was not fun. It was glorious and horrifying, yeah. There is a Minecraft crochet book. Oh, not really my thing. I don't need more Minecraft plushies. Maybe another time. I say more Minecraft plushies. The only Minecraft plushie is mine. No, the 666-bit, I don't like taking other people's noises when they haven't, you know, expressly said, haha, that'd be hilarious. You know? So I've said no. I have put the kibosh on it. Fairness, another term for that is late. Joe's not late, he is just fashionably not on time. I mean, if he's forgotten, I'll laugh, to be honest. That'd be hilarious. If he's forgotten, genuinely, I would be okay with that, because I can hold that over his head for like ever and ever and ever. See? Every cloud. What the heck have I done here? Oh. Nope. What in the chuff have I done here? There? You think there? Oh. This chain is not going well for me. I don't know if it's me or if it's the wool. It might be the wool, because it's sort of blending into each other, so it might be that. Oh, hello, Joe. I think we can all hear you. I'm live, but you're very faint.
It should be feeding audio to the external headphones.
Mm-hmm. Is Joe okay? No, Joe's just late. It's fine. He's setting up, which is what I figured was going on. But he's very quiet, so I might have to turn them both up at some point. He's very far away, is what he is. That's fine. Joe's in the hills. High in the hills is a lonely goat, etc. Not telling Joe to be quiet, but I'm expressing that we have an appearance from Quiet Joe. Does Joe not do quiet normally? I don't know why I'm asking, because I know the answer to that. Did make a balloon piñata for Cub Scouts for Halloween a few weeks ago. That sounds pretty cool. Piñatas are not really a thing here, unless, you know, people are trying to follow like other people's cultures. But piñatas for like random events, I thought they were just like birthdays and stuff. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but crochet chains frustrate me. You have no idea. This is so much of a pain. Once I can get into it, because this is a single crochet chain, it sort of flips, flops, and does all the weird bits. And this all kind of blends into each other. Paleo Chip Biddies, thank you very much. I've also got a secondary thing for if I get tired of crocheting, because sometimes this finger, which I hold my wool on, cramps up, and that's not a good thing. What I do have is, as a backup plan, I got the Christmas card cutting set. Can I flip that horizontal? Let's see. Transform. Horizontal. I can! That works. So, yeah, it's basically you cut out the windows and you put card behind it and it makes a card thing. So I've got that as well if my finger starts cramping up. Hey, Snowmeathers, Chip Biddies. Up! And there we go. That's a hype train. That's a hype train. Choo choo! Thank you very much. Hydrate is still available. It is there. It's not going away anytime soon. I don't see the point in doing limited edition runs specifically unless you're just trying to make a quick buck off it. And whilst that is a nice side effect, I have to admit, it's mostly because I really like.
Cleo, hold on. I think I got my audio fixed.
There we go. Hello, Joe.
The reason that you do a limited edition run is because if you're printing something with a high quality process that requires setup and breakdown, let's say that I wanted to go through a local t-shirt place, right? They will charge me to do a minimum run of 70 shirts, right? And so the idea is, okay, I do one run because I have to pay $100 just to set up the machine, right? And you can't just do one extra shirt later with this
you see,
process.
I don't have those overhead costs.
Yeah,
so for me, doing a limited edition run is a cash grab.
But not everybody who does a limited edition run is trying to do a cash grab. They can't just necessarily afford the $100 setup cost and to order 70 more shirts every time somebody wants one more shirt.
I apologize. That was a misspeak on my part.
Yeah, I get my audio working, the first thing I hear is Cleo telling everybody, don't buy from Joe when he does a limited edition shirt run because clearly he's scamming you. It's thanks, Cleo.
No, for me, that would be scamming, doing a limited edition.
I've got audio issues, and now I've got merch issues, apparently.
Good morning, Cleo.
Also,
Good morning.
Badger's here, which is not an issue.
Is he just having a moment, or is this my fault?
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
He is correct, but also...
He is correct, but also... it was my misspeak. I can accept that.
Good. So it's already a morning.
We're almost... Yeah, I've already spilled all the art supplies, in the nexus between all the rooms. And so right now, one of the, main areas of the apartment is, the floor in Home Alone. So don't go over there. So also that means that half the art supplies we're supposed to be using, I need to go collect. But also I need to set up the stream, and so there's a lot going on.
Yeah, I've just been told that my store specifically is down, so that's joy. This is where I check it. So for example, for clarification, my store is on Teespring. I'm just keeping the merchandise open because, I don't need to make it a limited edition run so people will just jump on it. So, let's have a look. Yeah, my store is specifically down right now. So... That's fun. That's fun.
It is fun.
Kitty, do you have to be here? Do you have to? I've literally just fed you so you wouldn't do this.
So we've got Cleo's chat on that side. My chat is over here with nobody talking yet because we're not live. I'm going to restart Cleo's video stream so that we can capture that. There's the kitten.
Kitty. Come on. you're going to show, we're going to show properly. Here. Stop looking at me and follow the hand. That hand. There we go.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Don't worry, Cleo, your store may be down, but the rubbish off-brand fake merch is still up. Yeah. There's not a lot I can do about that, and there's not a lot anyone can do about it, partly because the stuff that they're advertising is they're using my name, but not art that I have appropriated. You know? So yeah, I cannot. It's not my art, so. I mean, ideally, I could go to all the people that did the art, and then I'm just like, did you know that they've stolen your art? But I don't know who all those people are. There's art that I recognise, but I couldn't tell you who's done it.
You know, that seems like a candidate for crowdsourcing.
True. But as soon as you take down one of those ones, have you searched your own name, Joe, for off-brand crappy merchandise yet?
No, I don't have time for that.
I have.
Have you seen the off-brand rubbish merchandise for Joe?
Yes, bless them.
Bless them. Right, kitty. Now you're being a pain.
I didn't know she was a polydactyl.
Oh yeah, both of my cats are poly. Yeah. Oh, did you just see her feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one's got 7 toes. She's only got 6, so
Yeah.
you know. My cat's so extra, they got extra toes. So,
Some
yeah.
cats.
If you search Joe Hills, you get Cleo merch cam. That's worrying on all sorts of levels.
I'm sure that people throw my name in the tags on all sorts of things to improve their search engine viability.
Correct, I would imagine.
Okay, so the
Although-
only thing that go on.
I was going to say, although trying to pattern a name like Joe Hills is probably not going to work out well for you.
No, I mean Stephen King's son already stole it, so what chance do I have with everybody else?
Yeah, before Joe starts the actual stream,
I need to get Cleo's audio working.
we do, but also I need to, our mic stand is suffering from brewer's droop, so I need to tighten it.
I know that well. Oh, crikey.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you mute that for a sec, I
Do,
will.
Okay, well I'm gonna do some bits and stuff. So Nika plays cheered biddies, mini cheese mouse cheered biddies. Fancy Scrub gave. I do that all the time, Scrump. I'm sorry. Scrump gave out a community gift sub. Dev resubscribed. That's an 8-month gift, 8-month sub. Elusivity's cheered 1,000 biddies. Thank you very much. Mocha gave out a community gift sub, and Arena cheered 200 biddies. Thank you very much, guys. It all helps. Trust me. I do like that one piece of merch though. It's just a Minecraft sign that says this sign is for visual balance. Please ignore the words. Moonglaive cheer biddies. Thank you very much. Now you see, that feels like a sign that Joe may actually put in the game. So I'm not entirely sure that it does feel like a Joe kind of yeah, it's a bit weird. It's probably a reference. Okay, so this is where I realised that I had put my scissors down when I was cutting open the cat litter bag yesterday and didn't pick them back up again. I'm going to be glad when I have a home of my own and a room that I can just shut the cats out of if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Or into.
So, we turn ourselves up.
This is how we're normally going to speak.
Okay, now we're actually peeking.
I can properly hear you now. I'm impressed.
Well, and I was mumbling because I'm unhappy about technology. But okay, so now when you talk, Cleo, I think I've got levels for you.
Yay! Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start the stream now. So now I get to do all of those parts, like open the YouTube chat with the URL that changes every time we start the stream. So I can't just have a thing. Boom.
Streaming from Joe's perspective feels like a lot of hard work compared to streaming from my perspective.
Well, the thing is, Cleo, we're streaming in an entirely different room.
Yeah.
With a different computer.
Yeah.
With a different audio setup and a different camera setup than I've ever used for any craft.
Cleo is also doing that, but she has got used to it.
No, she turned her computer around. She's using the same computer.
I turn my computer around, but I do have to relocate all the audio equipment and the camera stuff.
But you're not using a different set of audio equipment and different cameras.
No.
And a completely different computer as well.
No.
Yeah, with different operating system.
So that's fun.
Yeah, so basically, this is the setup for the pinball streams is also all the technology that for the pinball streams is also the technology for the group art streams. So anyway, y'all can see Badger and I down here and where slot 8 would be.
There is a microphone right now.
I need to open up Joe's. There he is.
Yay.
Hands.
Hi.
Hands indeed.
Hands.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so...
Davey. Okay.
Hey, good news. Our pinball life order has shipped with the headphone adapter. And your bag also shipped. Your blanket and scarf. Yay. So lots of emails about the things I bought, but no tips yet. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Let me go ahead and post that link.
Good morning, everyone.
BTK OKs. She gifted a subscription to Atast. There you go, Atast. I was not going to read that out the way I read it in my head because, you know, Joe's on stream and that's sad.
Oh, I'm sorry that this is sad for you.
Well,
it's only sad for me because there's art supplies all over the floor.
The fact
and the
that
apartment's been wrecked out. It's fine.
Okay, I will tell you how that. But thank you, BT, for the gift sub. I really do appreciate that. Even if Joe's having a moment with me.
I'm getting a little bit of stutter there, but
yeah, it's not too bad.
That's just fine. It's just me.
I mean on the camera.
Yeah.
Not your voice.
I know. That was the joke. This is what I'm making. I'm making a little kitty in a little ring that I've been making for like 3 weeks. I think this is week 3.
Yay.
So I just
Super cute.
I'm at this part. This part is the bit that is done, and now I'm on the strings of lights, and then I shall work on the kitty. I might be finished for Christmas.
It's not.
Maybe.
It's not. It looked empty.
That's.
Well,
It actually is how it's pronounced, but you can't help his name.
I didn't realize that I gave you the one with that logo because I was gonna keep that off camera. Okay. So Ahime Angel says, "Hello, Joe. Good morning, Badger." And Cosmic Zach says, "It sounds like Cleo's stream with Joe in the background." Well, like, are we too low on the audio?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
I can fix that. Okay. So
First billing for Cleo.
yes.
I mean, always.
Always.
Okay.
Well, thank you,
So,
Meji Salem, for the
apparently-
resub.
On Cleo's stream, I'm too loud, and on my stream, Cleo's too loud.
Okay, right. That's
So that's
fine.
that's just how things go around here.
That is the balance of the universe.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I think I can actually just make Joe quiet. I mean, not in real life, but on.
No, that's very difficult in real life.
I'm aware, Joe. I am aware.
I only hear you in my left ear. That makes sense.
What? Oh, those headphones?
No. I can only hear you on my left ear on the stream, apparently.
Oh, that's because this is not because it's only doing the one channel.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so it feeds into OBS on the left channel
Okay.
only. Is
That's
there a way to
weird.
fix that in OBS?
I have no
Troubleshooting
idea
with
about
Joe.
OBS.
I could silence him entirely.
That's why we had the
but,
second
you know.
mic, or we were using. So the second mic
If
would be on
we'd
the right
had
channel.
the second mic, it would have been out of phase and would have cancelled out certain points.
Okay, so
So
do you think there's a way to make this
Just
tell
gonna smile
it
and nod as
to
if I
go
know
to the
what's
right
going on.
channel?
Which is fine. How thick is the yarn? This is just DK yarn. Possibly Iran.
So there's a balance option here. If we
It
move
feels
it all
like
the way
DK.
to right,
It feels like
stops
DK yarn.
together.
So
It doesn't.
interesting.
It doesn't. Okay,
the
so
weight of
moving the
about
balance,
4 or 5.
moving the balance all the way to right just turns off the left rather than splitting the audio.
Yeah, we'll have to try again with.
Wait. What if I click the mono button?
Hey, that should work.
Hey, Cleo, you can probably hear us the same, but
I
everybody
can
else
hear you
Yeah.
the same, and so can my chat.
Ah,
Joe
Yay.
is the same.
yeah, we have found mono.
Oh,
Yay.
thank you, Mouse Mac, for tipping 5. That means I need to go get the abacus. And you know what? While I'm there, I'm gonna grab whatever art supplies were on the floor that might be helpful.
That
so
would be very
I've-
helpful.
I was gonna say try not to embarrass me while I'm up, but we already know how this is gonna work.
We know how this is going to work. It's
We
when
know.
you're sitting down that the problem's going to start. So, and also Joe
Nice.
probably does enough embarrassment on his own time. So,
A
little bit.
80.
80%. Only 80%, dear God.
But yeah, welcome to Tech Streams.
Yay. I always
Always
love
fun.
new setups. I'm at the point where I've done...
especially because I think this is the first time Joe's ever streamed with a proper XLR mic as well.
Oh, he's all connected
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's all properly connected up.
Yeah,
with,
that's something I need to work on as well eventually because, you know, I've got an XLR mic.
He bought it for the pinball streams so that we can have multiple microphones, like facing the player and facing the people that are waiting to play.
That makes sense. I've got an XLR mic. I just have it connected via USB because I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Valid. That is valid. Hello.
Sometimes.
I have returned,
Abacus Bearer is here.
and I got the train whistle that we're gonna need.
Choo choo.
Oh, you're
Yes.
already too late, Joe. Sorry for me.
Well, you know, these streams, sometimes we get a second one. Anyway, thank you, Mouse Mac, for the 5, who says, popped over from Cleo's stream to say hi. Hey, yo, Joe and Wadja. So,
Wadja.
No.
like,
Oh
Wadja!
no! Whoa.
Oh no! It's Joe and Madwell.
I was going to say, wait, maybe I need to hold this where it can be seen. There we go. But yes, that puts us 15 away from the next Face Camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay.
Train whistle
So-
because Joe does a train whistle whenever I get a hype train.
Yes.
Because, I mean,
Like
it's
a
the law
professional.
now. It has to.
Cam says, "But what we're spending what?"
Okay.
Yes.
Wadja Spanner.
So,
What is what?
There you go. Please, not the over talk. Make it sound
Yeah,
like it was a
before-
bad thing. It was joyous. Like, literally. Made of
Before we
joy.
descend into that, I think Joe wants
we
to
should at
actually lay
least
out
start
stuff.
on an art project over here now that we've got all the cameras and all the audio and everything working. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do for our Thanksgiving arts and crafts projects. Cleo, I want to give you some context here.
Uh-huh.
These are the things that kids do like the last day before Thanksgiving break, which is usually a half day.
Okay.
And like the teacher usually wants to have the kids do something crafty so that they can get some energy out. But they don't want to, the teacher doesn't want to teach anything because like all the rich kids aren't at school anyway because their parents are traveling and pulled them out for this half day.
I
Nothing
sense
to-
some bitterness there, but not a huge amount. I'm
Yeah, no,
impressed.
so I was always there on on this day. So one of the first things that we're gonna do is we're gonna trace our hands to make the shape, the rough outline of a turkey, and then we're gonna get out some incredibly old craft paint. This is part of it. Is a classroom would be full of little, almost half-empty bottles
Yeah.
like these that
We've
they
got-
only get out for days like this.
It's the authentic experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like what age roughly would this craft be allowed?
This would be like a 6th to 8-year-old. This is a first through third grade. Yeah, some of those do have paint in them somewhere. But we are using painting paper for this. So the paper should eat the... so anyway, here you go, Badger.
Ooh,
I haven't tested these markers to make sure they work, but hey, that's part of the fun too. There's a lot of craft supplies that come out for days like this. So basically, you got to decide, do you want your turkey to be facing to the right or the left, because your thumb is the turkey's head.
I'm left-handed, so it's going to be my right hand.
Problem
solved.
solved.
And you probably want to have it this way, because it's like a landscape, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you can add grass and stuff. Okay.
Thank you, Ruby Phoenix, for the quick buck towards the Big Moon Bunker Development Fund. I appreciate that.
So I'm going to go ahead and do my right hand, or go with my right hand here. Yeah, and you just trace around it real simply.
I mean, the relative size disparity for a 6 and 8-year-old hand is like, is it even worth them doing it? Their hands are tiny.
Well, I mean, on the plus side, they can do more than one if they run out of time, or if they have extra time, you know?
You may only do more than one if you run out of time. What?
Yes. And then you can just kind of close up the bottom here.
Yeah.
Yay. So now you got...
look, we have brun hands.
Yes.
Brun hands.
Brun hands. Okay.
Brun hands.
Alrighty. So now that we've got a rough concept there, I'm realizing I need to go get paper towels and water for the paint.
Of course.
So
Yeah,
because,
not for our hands or anything.
No. I mean, we're gonna be.
I mean, I feel like
5 seconds.
you could have just done a handprint from paint.
I actually thought about... So there's some fingerprint painting versions of these. Like for the really little kids, they have each feather on the turkey as a separate hand. Right? But the thing with that is that it's possible to use the keyboard and mouse if both of my hands...
Yeah.
I mean, does it have to be both of your hands? Surely one would do.
I mean, Cleo, let's think about how coordinated I am. If I've got paint on one of my hands, that's going to go right to the keyboard.
Joe's so coordinated. If he's got paint on one of his hands, he's got paint on both of his hands.
Yeah, it's one of those things like there's no handle on a falling knife. Theoretically, I might not have paint on both hands, but for all
in your heart,
purposes,
you've got paint on all your face and your hands and any other limb attachment.
And in your mouth. And,
and
eating paint.
No, let's not eat the paint. But let me go get a cup of water and paper towels.
But it's non-toxic.
Yeah, that's
Forbidden Dare smoothies. Says Red.
But I'll assume she said something nice about me, and you're laughing about how nice it was.
Yes.
I mean, I could say nice things about Joe whilst he's away. They'd be lies.
He would really freak out if we did.
I know. He's just a really nice person. He's so kind and helpful, and he helps me out so much. And he does like loads of work on Hermitcraft when I'm just slacking. And, you know, he helped me out when my mum was dying and all those really nice things. And I can never say those things again because they've been expunged from my memory. So that's how that works. What about you?
That's fine. But no, he's a nice guy. Yeah. No, he's a very nice guy.
He is a very nice guy.
I wouldn't have flown all the way to America if he hadn't been.
Yeah, that does have that effect, doesn't it?
That helps.
Get some parchment paper.
There we go.
Beautiful.
I feel like you're nicer to Joe than you are to Cam. Only when... I'm nice to both of them when they can't hear me. I'm nice about them, shall I say.
Yeah, I'll take it. That sounds about right. I'm not going to fight that one. Okay, so we unfortunately only have one true children's brush. The Crayola 2127, which I'm going to hold up here, is a absolutely terrible brush.
Yeah. Although this might just be a TikTok fallacy, but I saw something that if you put manky-old brushes like this that you wouldn't mind losing, but you just want a few extra uses out of. If you put this in boiling water, just the very hairs at the front, it should reform perfectly. So that it looks like magic when they do it. So
it looks like magic, but what you're actually doing is you're just melting the plastic and forming it into a point.
Yeah, it's essentially just tightening up the plastic on them.
Yeah.
Apparently it works for sable as well. You just got to keep it away from the glue that holds it at the top. So,
made of essentially sticks.
Apparently my hand is nicely shaped compared to Joe's. So
I mean,
I have weird wonky fingers in real life though. Like they fit together.
I mean, I have chubby fingers. It's fine.
Yeah, but I have hyperextensive.
Hyperextension. Yeah, got ya.
So my hands are backwards sometimes.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I've got. It's really a friend of a friend.
The rest of my party tricks with my joints because I'm in America.
Yeah.
And I can't just, go to a doctor and have things popped back in.
Yeah, let's maybe not do that.
Let's not do that.
The healthcare system here is bad in a non-plague year, but I don't know if you noticed, but it's a plague year. So I'm not super enthusiastic.
It is a plague year.
So. Okay. So you can make some orange there because it looks like the actual orange is about done. I say about. It's
dead.
It's dead.
It's dead, Jim.
Oh, NJ.
So
hope your teeth are all right. That must kill.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the braces.
All the braces. Unfortunately, I've never had to have braces. I just
think I probably should have. But...
Yeah, the doctor asked my mom when I was.
This is just red. There is very little.
Okay, well,
I know.
Just
seems a waste of it.
Well, when I went to the dentist when I was in like maybe third grade, he was like, I think this kid really needs braces, and my mom was like, well, I'm a little bit concerned about the cost, and he says, well, what's your budget? And my mom whispers something to him, and he looks at me and says, David Letterman's done very well for himself. So that's my experience getting braces, is I didn't. Luckily, as I aged, they turned out okay anyway, but yeah.
Those have pretty good teeth.
I think what I'm going to do is take half of this paint, put it in here.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
The third bracket break.
Slightly more orangey.
Third bracket break. I don't know what that means, but it sounds horrific.
Yeah. It stops you from eating a lot of things, like even more so even if you have braces. Like, because that stops you from eating a lot of food. But then when your braces fail on you,
oh yes, nothing like having super taut wire in your mouth.
Yeah, I can't remember which horror movie it is where the braces come alive, like the wires shoot out.
Oh, yeah. I want to say Nightmare on Elm Street, but I'm probably wrong.
That's a fun concept. One of my friends in college that was in ROTC with us, we were like out partying late one night, and then the next morning we had to go and do drill practice, which is where you practice marching at 5 a.m. And so, it's like 3 hours later, and he's just there, and he's got the biggest smile on his face, and we're all exhausted, and we're just like, Hinkle, why do you keep smiling? And he's like, look at my mouth. We're like, what is up with your mouth? And we're like, oh my God, your braces are gone. When did you find a dentist between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m.? And he's like, no, I just got pliers and did it myself. His parents cut him off from his health insurance, and so he couldn't get them off, and it had been frustrating him for months because they didn't want him to join the military, and your military health insurance doesn't kick in when you're just in ROTC, right? And so I look at him and I'm like, did you at least go online and try to find what the proper procedure is for removing braces yourself? And he goes, I did Google it, but every page just said don't, so I didn't.
So I ignored.
Do that any further.
That's awful. I can't even. Not with that.
Yeah. So that's my most terrifying horror story. But luckily, I didn't join it in media res. I saw the end result, and the end result turned out fine. But wow.
No,
Like,
thank you.
It's just sort of like, yep. Anesthetic. That's what that story's lacking.
yeah.
And medical tools and
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, I think the dentist basically just uses pliers too, but still he has, like, training, and it's not 3 a.m. But, you know, there's a lot of pieces there.
I mean, there's a lot of things that I've done at 3 a.m. that I probably shouldn't have, but,
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you
We
know.
won't go into
Moonglaive says, how are people covered during boot camp then? Well, when you're in boot camp, you're on active duty. If you're in ROTC, which is the College Officer Training Program, or Reserve Officer Training Corps, you are not on their health insurance because you're a college student who is just in training. Yay.
Oh, so that sounds worse.
Yeah.
Just worse.
Yeah, well, I mean, in
It's
fairness,
not good.
in boot camp, you're, like,
The
jumping
dentist.
off of things and, like, messing with simulated
You would hope,
explosives
like,
that still
Yeah.
shoot flames.
you would be
and,
covered
like,
for better things.
I like that.
than
I like
but-
this exclamation. The dentist uses glue solvent. It's just very adamant. Thank you, Olivia. It's just like,
Yeah.
glue solvent. It's a thing.
I don't know what glue solvent is, but it sounds expensive. Do we have any brown in there? I mean,
I wouldn't
I
put
think-
any like normal glue solvent in your mouth, but you know.
I would add some black too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I never actually bought my daughter brown paint because if I looked away for 5 seconds,
It would just go
it
brown
would,
anyway.
we would end up with
There's
brown
some
paint
black.
somewhere. Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually
That's a money saving hack right there.
ish brown.
There's no way there's anything
There's
liquid
no
left
way
in that
there's
bottle.
liquid. No.
This is very authentic classroom craft
Yeah.
experience. Yep, there's the brown paint.
Everyone fighting over the good paint.
Ugh,
Oh, gosh.
just trauma now.
I apologise if I'm a bit sniffly.
People can deal. They can deal with me.
Yeah.
I just straight up sneeze into the mic. It's fine. Show them who's boss.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're demonstrating your superiority.
My sick superiority. Yes.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I'm realizing I should have been, like, to actually properly do this, I should have been feathering the strokes like the way an actual feather would be.
Huh.
I thought you were doing this the authentic child
I
appropriate.
started off doing this the authentic child way, and then I got bored, and now I'm trying to figure out, like, how would you do this if you actually had the experience of a 35-year-old man?
And the answer is the same way,
the
apparently.
same way, it's just as bad. It maybe is worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. Let's make sure we haven't missed any tips here. Hard refresh. Nope. We are 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Badger Spanner and I actually are on face cam down here. You can barely see us.
Hi.
I can't see. Oh, I can see you. You're tiny.
Yeah, I'm realizing also the I need to nudge this a little
Also,
bit this way.
thank you to the people saying I have tiny hands on the chat. I do not, but it's nice.
It's
I
nice
was
when
gonna say,
people
I
are
think-
complimentary, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to just hand you ludicrously large things for scale. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't have enough oversized objects. Like, I should just have a giant coffee mug or something for these streams.
Oh gosh, if you were in the UK, you'd have a JD Sports mug. Every household has one.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't matter. Like, it's a sports goods shop.
Uh-huh.
Like, where people go out and buy trainers. I have never bought anything from them, but every house I have ever lived in that came with some furniture has one of those mugs. And they are like that big. They fit like half a gallon.
Nice.
I have never
It's-
seen one of these mugs.
They are ridiculous. But yeah, I for some reason they're in every household, even though not every household buys stuff from there.
Except for Cleo's household, which
Yeah.
is somehow immune.
Well done.
It's
Inexplicably.
because I'm special, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I have this aura that wards away sporting goods stores.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Hive Drape merch isn't available
in
in the stores.
no.
Okay.
But it
So
is
the
available
yellow
on
you
my
can-
store when the store works.
Yeah, when the store works, which it will someday.
You do, Cleo, you just don't know where it's hiding. That also might be the case. Do you suppose there's like a gnome somewhere that does the JD Sports mugs?
Yeah, that might be it. It's like, it's in return for half-used biros and odd socks.
I figured out why I don't have them, because I don't use biros. There you go. That's
biro is a roller point pen.
Ballpoint pen.
Wait,
the cheap plastic ones.
Wait, so do they do recycling of pens there?
No, we were talking about the
gnome that lives in our houses.
The gnome that lives
puts in the JD Sports mugs.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm
not keeping up at all, clearly. Okay, I'm gonna try mixing in some purple.
I think you're not keeping up because you obviously want to do the best turkey.
I'm so focused on my turkey production here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mix in some purple to try and get some brown. I think that.
Yeah, that might help a little. Might be a bit too blue.
You have a cat mug that you put your cans in so you don't accidentally knock them off. You see, I do that with my Garrus Vicarian mug.
Maybe it's a night.
Which is here. It's not got anything in it, but it's there. I could put something in it. Actually, that's a really good idea. Thank you. I am going to put my can in it so I don't knock it off the table. It does feel like something I would do. Cat hair in your tea is just extra texture.
Yeah.
No.
Bit of extra keratin.
Delicious.
Num num num.
Do you understand why my nails are this beautiful? They're not.
Nope.
I actually thought
I
was like, I should do something with my nails before this stream, like clean them or.
And then you realised I'm working with paint.
Yeah, they're just gonna be covered in paint anyway.
Yeah.
Who cares?
People who've got too much time on their hands.
Yeah, apparently.
Ding.
You know, I feel like the way that this turkey has the neck is, it looks almost more like the Untitled Goose.
When we first started these streams, I think, okay, I need to keep my nails relatively long to make sure they're nice on stream, and then I stopped caring. So,
yeah.
After a while, it's just like, it's not worth it.
Be right back.
Alrighty. Yeah, one of the things that I was gonna try and do was fix the overhead light in this room before we started this stream, but given that there's already art supplies all over everywhere anyway, it's like, you know what? It's not a good time to be getting out the light bulbs too.
So I have a question for you, Joe, since you're there. Why do you eat turkey on Thanksgiving and not Christmas? Because here it's like
some people
we eat it on Christmas. It's the Christmas
some people
bird.
eat turkey on Christmas. Some people eat ham on Christmas. But like a lot of it is kind of, I would almost say regional too.
Okay.
You know. But because turkey is such a traditional Thanksgiving food here, some people like to do something different for Christmas. But I mean, I would say the Christmases I've been to, probably a third of them serve turkey.
Okay.
So it's not like nobody ever does turkey on Christmas. It's just not.
I know. It's just sort of like, it's like we have 2 family get-togethers. The period we have, but ours is obviously Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
So like my family has turkey for Christmas and boiled bacon and beef for New Year. So and I prefer New Year.
I was gonna say, yeah, New Year isn't as much of a family holiday here.
I mean, it's New Year's Day. New Year's Eve is go out, get drunk with your mates holiday.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing, is like, we maybe just need more of a recovery day on New Year's Day. Nobody really...
Yeah, no one in Britain drinks on New Year's Eve. That's the rule.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Never seen anyone drink anything on New Year's Eve.
No.
Except in those lying American shows.
Yeah.
Boiled bacon, yeah, it's great. Boiled bacon is...
Yeah.
Are you another aficionado? Oh, My sister hates it, and she keeps on campaigning to not have it at New Year. And I'm like, no, it's for me.
I really like ham and gammon, but I'm not that keen on just straight roast pork.
Yeah, no, me neither. Roast pork pork itself is not great. You got to do something to it.
As soon as you cure it, then hello. Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Cure the meat, shove it in a saucepan for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
With a bunch of water and boil it.
I cook mine in off-brand Coca-Cola.
Ooh.
With some star anise, and you just kind of let it kind of steep in that, and it's absolutely.
My family is literally a water and salt family, but I might try that next time. Boiled bacon.
It is very, very nice.
It's delicious.
It makes it really, really quite soft and nice.
Well, the thing is, not many people in my family like boiled bacon, so me and my dad sort of share the leftovers, because you can't get boiled bacon in a tiny little bit. You got to get a massive, like...
You got to get a joint.
Got to get a joint. So, yeah.
But yeah, with like Christmas dinners and stuff, I absolutely hate turkey most of the time. Like, I'll be polite and have like one piece, but it's all about the trimmings.
Yeah.
Christmas
yeah.
About the trimmings.
I'm more of a... I like my meat, but I still remember when my nephew was very little, he had food issues. So instead of calling it turkey, we called it special chicken.
Special chicken.
Special chicken.
Special chicken. He loved special chicken. Doesn't like turkey. He loves special chicken.
That makes sense.
Yep. It's all about the words that you use. My nephew is now 24.
And you still call it special turkey if you want to.
Special chicken, yeah. Only to wind him up though. So.
Of course. Nice. Of course.
Hey, whatever works. And it really does. It works.
So I'd like to point out that I did not get a picture of a turkey on the internet for reference. I am just doing this completely
purely from memory. Oh, Joe.
Purely from memory. And look at how incredible my turkey is.
Look at the skill on that, everybody.
Look at that.
There is a multi-stream link in my chat, so you can look at Joe and be in awe of what he hath wrought.
Yeah.
He has wrought.
He hath wrought. It's got feathers and everything.
And everything. I'm gonna probably start working on a little bit of the landscape now. You know, I was gonna say, let me get some blue and some yellow together to make some green, because there's no actual green. Even though we have a tub of paint containers here.
That's kind of...
Oh, hey, there's actually some liquid green in this.
There might be some liquid green in these.
I like the liquid green, to not to be with the stuff that has solidified.
Yeah, the dried green. Okay, so we've got glitter green, and we've got like a spring green. And honestly, the glittery green it looks like there's like frost on the grass.
Ooh.
So I think we're gonna bust that out here.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, it is liquid.
Yay! Okay.
First cheer I've ever heard for just liquid paint.
You don't understand how hard it is for teachers getting craft supplies in this country.
I know how hard it is for teachers in this country to get craft supplies. I am there.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
There's actually a special tax line item for teachers to deduct the cost of supplies they bought their classroom that should have been provided for the school.
That's normal in the UK as well.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But you don't get the tax.
But you don't get the tax back. You just have to pay.
No, that's what I'm saying, is they built that into our tax code, because they're just like, yeah, this happens all the time.
Well,
there's nothing to be done.
There's nothing to be done.
There's literally nothing we could do about this.
Like, literally not a thing.
Let's just give them some tax credit, yeah.
Yeah, like, but not the full amount, obviously.
No, it's a partial credit, but, you know.
Yeah, so these things are going to wrap around the sides, and they are going to have inside them like little light bulbs hanging off them. So this is the wire.
I'm gonna move some of these because my grass that I'm working on is not in the shot. It looks like.
See you, Strawberry.
I will say, with this setup, we're basically at the dining room table instead of at my desk.
Yeah.
And so like there's more room for multiple people to work. Pretty happy with it.
Okay, now I need to figure out how to do the next part, because the next part is going to be difficult.
Wait, am I looking at the wrong email?
Probably. That does sound like something you would do.
That explains why I was seeing a list of things that I ordered for my business. And not... Okay.
Valid.
Okay, wait. So, oh my gosh, we have gotten 5 tips. Woo. Thank you so much. First off to Sharf for the 20 from like 30 minutes ago. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. Sorry, it's a different computer setup. But either way, that puts us at our $5 past our first base camera expansion. So here we go. Howdy y'all, Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee.
That was far too cheerful.
Another 15 from Sharf,
yes.
Who says, every time Joe reads a donation and doesn't see mine, it makes me anxious and I feel obliged to send more. Oh no! I'm sorry,
Oh no! But also thank you.
Oh, that's the microphone there. I was like, what is that big thing next to that?
Yep.
Hello. And then 20 rolling in from Toxic, who says it's the time of year to give thanks for Joe. Happy Thanksgiving to Americans, and in the tradition of Thanksgiving to non-Americans, Happy Thanksgiving. Yay. So that's going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion milestone. So Grow Hills and also Spanner, I guess. We can go
and
hang
also
out
Spanner, I guess. That was a way of phrasing that, Joe.
Apparently, I'm here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're
allegedly
as well. Hey, thank you to Kevin for tipping 10, who says, funny she mentioned David Letterman then. Now you're opening your shows filmed in front of a live streaming audience, like some kind of old school talk show. Indeed. So thank you very much to Kevin. That puts us 10 away from the next expansion. And Naomi just tipped 2, who writes, honk, honk, for the goose there. So that gets us 8 away from the next expansion. Sorry to everybody. I was looking at the wrong email and was not seeing the alerts come in. Super to Bean says, love the pink hair.
The pink hair is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It is very pink.
Yeah, I need to get some for myself. Wait. Can we just flip it over my head so that people can see what I would look like with pink hair?
Can we just change my parting?
If I just put my head really close. Like really close. Is that close enough?
Yeah.
Am I on camera now with pink hair?
Camera.
Hi. Howdy, y'all. Look at me. I'm Princess Bubblegum. Okay.
It's very cute.
So there we go. Let's go ahead and keep working. But we can't let our children's paintings be neglected here.
No. The children's paintings are the highlight of this.
Yeah, I mean, now that people have been actually tipping, I feel like, oh wow, I really got to up the production quality here and do the painting.
They've actually got to do the work I said I was going to.
Oh no, yeah, I was kind of coasting before. You know what I'm thinking is, why don't I get something for us to put under the edges?
Yeah, I was going to say, I have painted the table.
Yeah, let's please. This table's new.
Yeah.
I'll go get more parchment paper. Let's go.
Okay.
I have been rubbing it off as I go.
I now have to do a magic ring.
Magic!
It's magic! Also a pain. I don't like it.
It's magic!
So I
Oh, who's was that? Paul Daniels.
Ugh.
Bless. So what attracted you to the multi-millionaire Paul Daniels?
I would argue not a multi-millionaire.
He was then.
Was he?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah,
God! Ew! Ew!
Like that. He lived on an island in the Thames called Eel Pie Island. What? And it's like, it has a really famous recording studio there. So I used to go there with my dad, who's also a sound engineer. And every now and then we just pop into the Daniels.
Pop into the Daniels house. Yes.
Yeah, it's like, but yeah, he was actually very nice. He wasn't at all savage. So, yay.
I mean,
I didn't even know there was an island in the Thames.
There's many islands in the Thames.
Okay, well, I didn't even know there was one, so now I feel even more ignorant.
It's okay, Joe.
One of
we
my
understand.
favourite things is there's an island called the Isle of Sheppey, which is just outside of Essex, and it's right on the estuary into the sea from the Thames. And there were people who were like day tripping with their brand new boat or something. They were showing off because like they got this nice new boat, and they went round and round and round and round the Isle of Sheppey all day because they didn't know how to get like to just follow the coast.
Wait, so did they think they were following the coast,
thought they
were
following
going
the
around
coast,
an island?
but they were just going around an island, which I think is only about a mile wide all the way round.
Wow.
And apparently they called the Coast Guard because they couldn't work out what the coordinates were.
I need to remember how to do this. Okay. I am going to look this up because I cannot remember how to do a magic ring.
What's a magic ring?
Basically, it's something that you crochet.
Into a bucket of ice.
It's a wool ring that you crochet around and then pull tight. So.
Oh, I was hoping for something more Wonder Twins. But...
No,
okay.
it's just.
Yeah, we are not talking about the Paul Daniels that make software for electronics repair. No. This was a lounge magician on TV. He had a...
What's a lounge magician?
Like
Richard Cheese but in a top hat?
Basically, yeah, because it wasn't like one of the really shiny, like, Copperfield style. He was just this weird English
He was just
bloke.
very weird.
Very, very weird. And he married his assistant, who is now more famous than he ever was.
Oh, is she in Downton Abbey or anything else I might have seen?
No, she's not an actor. She was on Strictly.
On Strictly Come Dancing.
Yes,
Gotcha.
even though she was already, like, a dancer.
That show sounds a bit severe for me. I like Loosely Come Dancing.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But no, that's the thing.
I'm desperately trying to figure out how this thing is supposed to work.
Yeah, he had like all of the BBC TV shows.
Yeah, he was annoying as heck. Let's put it like that.
I think he had a children's show as well, because like WizGig or something like that.
That sounds similar
horrifying.
to something that might be true.
Yeah. I think I avoided it like the plague. Good.
So
I love that noise.
Gobble gobble.
Nader the Greater says, how did you guys get real turkeys to sit so still on your paper? Oh, thank you. I know that you're being incredibly condescending, but I still appreciate the effort.
The effort
Hey,
of
welcome,
condescension
Dustin.
is the main thing. Nope. I need a better way of doing this. Okay. This is
blue
annoying.
sky?
Oh yeah.
Get the
Yeah.
big blue.
That's big navy, isn't it, really?
Well, but you can lighten it.
With what? Does the white work?
No, but this light blue, sky blue acrylic paint. This is not kids paint. It got mixed in there. But sometimes that happens at school too. There's just and here's one randomly actually good brush.
And there's a professional thing that all the children will fight over.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh, I think I may have got it. I'm thinking. Ooh, I think I do.
Should I go for this?
There we go.
Somehow it works.
Right,
I just
so
wanted
if
to-
I do it this way around. Okay, I can go back to Joe's stream now. I can see what's happening. Oh, look at those turkeys. They are beautiful.
You know, when we go down to my parents' house,
Mhm.
we should hang these on the fridge when nobody's looking.
Do it.
Yeah, we need to do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
3.
Everybody would be like, "Oh, Juliana, did you do that with your 2-year-old?" And she'll be like, "Wait, no."
There we go. So now I can just pull this thread. Like so. And then this thing should hopefully close up the loop.
Closed loop systems.
Yay! It worked! It worked!
Hey, Mazes.
Fantastically.
I genuinely don't want to know, Cam. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, 1 double crochet increasing. What the frick? Oh, 2 double crochet in the next stitches. Okay. Okay, so I've got to make this thing bigger now. Okay.
Somebody says, "Why can I see 2 turkeys bursting into flames?"
Because this is a Joe stream.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Let it burn.
I will gobble through the fire. Sorry. Not sorry.
Shouldn't be sorry for that. That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. So, thing is, I've pulled it too tight. I can't find the stitches. No!
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
So is that just the blue and white, or did you mix in the acrylic?
No.
Okay.
It's just that with the base.
Wow.
The tiniest bit of...
That came out really well.
Mm-hmm.
Double.
Yeah, just using some water to wash it.
2 doubles. 1.
But yeah, this brush is fun.
Yeah, well,
I can
said,
tell,
I want you to
you
have the
sound
authentic
thrilled.
Experience.
Yes. Great. Love it. Mm-hmm.
1. And then the next one, 2.
But it also means I won't really wreck it any further.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I mean,
use
that
it to
does
mix.
help.
So that helps.
Cool. Then
Ooh, details. Very nice.
it's actually not adding any details at
No,
all.
because
I'm
it's just
just
washing
pushing
out.
paint around. I thought this might be dry by now
No.
and like help cover the hand outline a little bit, but no.
right, this is going
Yeah,
to be
I
a
apologise.
nightmare. Particularly because I used the wrong thread to do that
Oh
stitching
no.
with. So now I'm going to pretend that I didn't.
Hi, Farley. Thank you for joining
That's how that
us.
works. So round 2 is 2 double crochet and then increase. Okay. I'll do that 3 times.
Pardon me.
So
Yeah.
you want me to get
It's
the
not
box?
actually in frame. Sorry. This one is finicky. These are finicky and it's the first one I've done, so don't expect like godlike levels of capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Corinne gifted me a cold before.
Oh,
left.
that was so nice of her.
Yeah, plague children.
All
And,
children are plague
I-
children. It's
And
not
it's
special.
Thanksgiving, so I am thankful for these sniffles.
Yay.
That works.
Actually, it's just Wednesday. You could be thankful tomorrow. You can complain today. It's fine.
One.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you
I'm
want me to
just-
mix some more?
I think we're all
Sky Blue for you?
concentrating
Yeah,
at this
I-
point.
Yeah, I was like, That was exactly my thought was like, I don't think there's enough blue left for both of us, so I
Yeah,
should let you
I'll mix
use
you
the
more.
blue that you've got.
Yeah.
So that
it
it's the same
matches.
tone, yeah.
Mhm.
One,
So yeah,
Just wash this out.
take all the time you need.
and then 2 in this.
I can enjoy a nice sip of coffee.
Ooh, cold coffee. Num num num.
And I'm just like, Cleo, don't say anything too funny, so I don't have to spit this out all over everything. Oh, I keep forgetting people can see us now.
I would never say anything funny, Joe. You know that.
Oh, I know. I appreciate it. You're a good friend.
I am a fabulous friend, relatively speaking.
It's really weird seeing what happens to incidentally be under my torso right now. I think that I've got some like paints there.
Okay, so I've got this tiny little thing. I'm slowly getting bigger. Right, so this is going to be a bulb.
Hello.
My thumbnail says I'm setting up the stream.
It always does.
I don't know how thumbnails work.
Thumbnails. YouTube just picks random times
to
do that. So yeah, it could be at any time in the past. Right. Let me mix this.
Anton Snipe says it's funny how when I join the stream I see these turkeys on fire and it kind of startled me. These are just festive feathers.
Very festive.
Yes.
Anyway, let me mix this for you.
Oh, thank you. Witherbane is having a bad cooking day. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What happened with the vein? What happened to your baking prop?
Upload thumbnails.
Yeah, you can, but
for the streams though.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I should click on.
Yeah, but that's kind of just extra stuff for you to do before your streams, which won't happen.
With all my bounteous free time, copious free time, maybe I should say. It's more Tom Lehrer. YouTube.com/myvideos, maybe. The problem is, the thumbnail is now going to be some random image that I happen to have. Like, it's going to be a screenshot of my desktop.
Okay.
No, this looks like it's got a thumbnail.
So that's the tip of the bulb, hopefully. And then, so it's sort of, I'm gonna have to stuff this at some point. This is really painful on my hand. Bakura has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits.
Okay, well, apparently the screenshot that I took was too big. Wait. Hold on, why is it? File is bigger than 2 megabytes. It says 150. We're not going to do this.
No.
It says the file's 150 kilobytes, and I'm getting an error that it's bigger than 2 megabytes. And I'm just like, you know what? I was happy not giving YouTube a thumbnail for streams.
Down with this one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna indulge them any further. I made my attempt.
An attempt was made.
I feel like I've done wrong with the counting at some point. Pumpkin pie with sugared cranberries, theoretically. Might switch to apple cobbler if I lose my temper. That seems reasonable.
Yeah, I like angry cobblers. This is my temper.
My shoes
cobbler.
are better when they make them, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why those Nikes are so good. So many very furious children.
Daxter has resubscribed saying, weird, not sure why I didn't get my 4th month anniversary last night. Happy Wednesday. Thank you very much. I do remember you subscribed yesterday. And Cessine has resubscribed. That's a 5-month resub. Thank you very much indeed. Okay. Angry Shoemaker Elves. Yeah, I'm gonna unpick this all the way to the original 6 because I've done something wrong.
Yeah, one of my favorite song lyrics by Flight of the Conchords is, you're turning kids into slaves just to make cheaper sneakers, but what's the real cost? Cause the sneakers don't seem to be getting any cheaper. What exactly are your overheads?
Yes, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
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 This is not strange at all.
No, neither of us are strange. Have you not figured that out yet, Joe?
No.
Okay. No, do not use the thick. Right, I'm back to where I was. Right, I've got the first chain to do. Right.
Can you see that? Or is this good?
That's fine.
I'm moving it anyway.
Cool.
On the magic ring, I've got to do one double. Right, okay. This is where concentration comes in. Nothing normally requires concentration, ever. Are there villagers in your house?
Oh yeah, apparently it's a Thanksgiving tradition.
Well, we were talking about slaves.
Oh,
that's
that was the
Were we?
Okay.
I may have
Joe
missed that.
was.
I know I was talking about sneaker production in these.
Oh,
stages,
okay,
but
yeah, no, that's a valid response, I guess.
I didn't make the logical leap though to the villagers.
Neither did I. I feel like I should have done.
Grant Rogers says, "Made by children for children."
Dear God.
Oh no.
I'm kind of sad now.
I'm sorry, Cleo.
That's
We had to
fine.
have at least one.
We had to make at
Wildly
least one
off-topic.
child slavery joke per session. It's in the contract.
Apparently so.
Okay, I'll let it drop.
You don't know? Feel free. Please talk more about how children are
Yep.
abused. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. There goes any hope of a Nike sponsorship. You know, I was pinning my hopes on that Nike sponsorship.
Oh no.
Yeah, if you could get the Hive Street merch produced by Nike, I mean, you know.
I feel
that
like
would
I
be
may have at that point just decided to not do anything ever again because
Yeah.
you know I will have made it.
Blaze Cold Banana Bread said, did the Puritans have slaves? I think they did in the Salem Witch Trials. Actually, they did. And this is something a lot of people don't know about. During that time, Oliver Cromwell put the Egyptians Act in, basically, or decided to further it from Charles I. And there were lots of Romany gypsies that were expelled from England and sent as indentured slaves for the Puritans. So, like, that part of American history, as well as the British settlers, there were British Romany gypsies as well.
Yeah, they prefer the term indentured servant in the American textbooks.
Yeah, definitely servants.
Yeah, because you know.
But yeah, because of that, turns out that I'm related to slave owners and slaves from
hooray!
From that time.
Oh,
Yay!
that's something you always want to find out, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
I was very surprised.
I mean, to be
Turns
honest,
out I'm
I
more
am.
American than Joe.
I would not be
Fantastic.
surprised if my family probably owned slaves at some point, given my last name. But
Huh.
yeah.
How did this slave conversation start again? Joe
started this.
Somebody was talking about sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the valid link there.
Yeah.
Okay. Just catching up on chat.
Me too. I'm just having a little step. Right.
Oh, because you made a cobbler joke about apple cobbler.
I made a joke about shoes. Yes, I see the link.
We've backtracked it.
It's very tedious, but there we go.
There we go. My fault, obviously.
Yeah, I mean...
Because I made an elf and shoe joke. Just talking about slavery.
What do you think the elves in those stories represented?
What?
Oh no, Joe, don't ruin it for everyone today.
It's fine.
Ruining childhoods.
What childhood was ruined? Sorry.
Oh, definitely not mine.
No, I know, right. I understand.
Ah, that makes sense, Grant Rogers. Indentured servitude was also forced upon my ancestors after they stole a pig, and then they came to America.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what? What I'm learning is that the world is full of trauma, and your ancestors are probably part of it somehow.
Yeah.
Just statistically, everybody's ancestors are probably, you know.
And also, if
monsters.
you've had a few generations in Britain, if you've lived here for a few generations, pretty
Here
much.
is a loose.
That is a loose
you
way
are
of putting that.
very, very likely to be related to the royalty as well. And like, if you go far back enough, most people are related to royalty.
Charlemagne.
In the 1400s. Yeah, I'm related to Charlemagne as well.
So am I. I think
And
everybody
it's
in
like
Europe is actually
everyone.
related to Charlemagne at some point.
Yeah, and the other side towards Asia, everyone's related to what's his name?
Genghis Khan?
Genghis Khan.
Oh, I was gonna say the guy who played Austin Powers, but
I mean, dear God, I hope not.
Oh my. Mind you, he's Scottish and you're Scottish.
yeah,
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
so we might be related.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my on my family background side, we're from the Hayes clan, and I'm not sure that Myers and Hayes ever got along.
Possible?
Who knows?
Depends if you were Highland or Lowland. So there was usually a big disconnect.
Don't go back too far. You
Usually
might learn
like
something you
that.
didn't want to. I mean, at this point, I think we're at the point where it's just sort of like, regardless of what you find out, it's what you do with it that matters. So, you know, you're not responsible for who your ancestors are, so long as you recognise that they did stupid things. Well, I say stupid things. I was trying to avoid swearing, and then I downplayed it. Monstrous things.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, my
related to
dad,
Helen Keller. Okay.
Nice. My dad is very proud of his Irish surname and his Irish origins, even though he's never been there. His family haven't been there since the famine. So, but he's like, oh yes, twiddly-dee, I love Ireland. Turns out that England gifted his family parts of Ireland
Oh, I love that.
as, you know, a land grab. So, yeah, he liked that one, not...
Superb.
Ooh.
Sorry, it's now working. It's now working out.
Yay!
I'm just letting this dry before I put some more details on it.
Yeah, certainly.
Okay.
Just like a small child would.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A small child would definitely leave it to dry. Having a genetic relation to a horrid individual doesn't mean you have to have a moral connection as well.
No, definitely
No, but you
not.
do
It's
need
all
to
about
recognise that,
choices.
oh, they did a crappy thing.
Yeah.
Well, and you have to recognize the capacity for malicious acts in yourself and in your children, and that you need to go out of your way to avoid repeating those mistakes of the past or allowing them to be repeated.
Yeah.
But yeah, life is all about choices rather than design in that way.
You also have to recognise that your ancestors, that inherited wealth is a thing.
Yeah,
You know?
very much so. And people do need to recognise that more, especially when it's something that gave them a few more rungs up the ladder than other people would have had. I don't know what this is, but I just found it on the floor.
Oh, that's a slap bracelet.
It's a slap. I remember when these were banned in the UK. I used to love these.
Banned?
Hold it up on the thing.
It's from the Tennessee Aquarium. But
the moon
these, the old ones that we used to have, were literally like tape, like steel tape measures.
Yeah, they were.
And then covered in fabric. And they used to like rip all the time, so you just have jagged metal.
Yeah, it's great. Loved it.
Woo!
Yeah, that one's like rubber coated.
Yeah. It's so cool. I genuinely haven't touched one of these since I was like 9.
Those are the ones that the kids, when the, the poppy people came round.
Oh,
They used to have all these things, and everyone goes, I want that one, and they used to fight about it. So everybody used to get very upset that, but I bought in my £2 and I can't get a slap bracelet because you've sold out. How dare you? And I'm just like, oh, I can see your mother in you so hard.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's always one. There's always one.
Yep.
Yep, so that's the joy of my apartment, you know? There's just wondrous treasures on the floor, apparently.
I just
Along with art supplies and...
Yeah. It was just under the table and my foot
Yeah,
was touching.
I'm unsurprised.
To be fair, there is nothing else under there. It was just that.
Let me check.
There was nothing else under there, but something may have appeared in the meantime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
A temporal fold appeared in the living room.
Joe, I wouldn't count it out, to be fair.
Yeah.
True.
Slap bracelets, they're banned. Apparently the old ones are banned. I didn't know they were banned either.
Yeah, they were. They were when I was
Like
at school.
banned in school, or...
They were banned at school, and like you weren't allowed to bring them in.
Well, okay, that sounds like a local policy,
yeah, that's
not
different.
Like a
Yeah,
national...
but then they stopped selling them in the shops because they were banned at schools.
Oh. Well, that's supply and demand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Related to the
it's
ban.
like everything that gets banned at school eventually goes out of fashion very quickly.
Yeah.
So, for example, fidget spinners went out of fashion in an instant. And, yeah.
Are they banned in schools?
Yeah, because they're distracting.
Distracting, and there was one point where they were going to the girl with the longest hair and getting them tangled in them on purpose. That was a thing.
Yeah,
Which is
because
not nice.
children are awful to each other.
Yeah,
Oh.
very true. What brought Badger to Nashville?
A plane.
A plane, and also
I heard that's coming as a plague, and then I'm just like,
the plague. No, the plague stopped me from getting here for
I know.
19 months.
Yeah.
That was a very, very long 19 months.
Indeed.
Ooh, welcome raiders.
Hey, you got a raid coming in from Yo Mikester. Welcome. We're doing traditional crafts today, like hand
Right.
turkeys
like for children.
for children. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit more paint on these feathers because it's just a little white. Oh, see, I like that you mixed a little bit of brown in there.
Yeah,
with
you need
yours.
some lowlights and highlights on that.
Yeah, well, I need to be better at painting, it sounds like. Yeah, because
See, I know all of the techniques, but because I'm so dyspraxic, my hand doesn't always.
Gotcha. I'm just not, never really did any formal painting training.
Unlike the rest of us, who are all formally trained painters. Yes. That is a thing that exists.
Yeah, we all went to art school, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the thing is, though, I actually did get formal training in other arts, though. And so, like I took a lot of charcoal drawing classes, and things like that, in college, but didn't really do anything with color work, because it was all, like, about, value.
Mm-hmm.
Keep moving
I
this
love how
forward.
when the paint water just turns into a kind of a shade of tea.
Yeah.
It's like really horribly milky tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame how fidget toys got such a bad rep by people who just use them for fun. Yeah, I mean, but the difference is we have a budget for fidget toys, and if a child genuinely needs one, the school provides them. So, you know, if you're bringing your own in, chances are you don't need that. Whoop, your light bulbs don't look like light bulbs. I mean, this is starting to get a light bulb sort of structure coming into it. It's going to come like a little candle bulb, I think. So I think it should be okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure that this is gonna go as well as yours did.
Really? Okay.
I don't know. I'm
I
trying.
like your feathering though. Works
I'm
well.
trying. I'm feathering.
It's a very serious painting for very
Apparently.
serious people.
Apparently so.
For discerning collectors.
I've got to the point where, because I used a wash for my sky, that my paper's curling up.
Yeah, my paper's definitely curling up too. But you know what? That's another thing that happens with children's paintings.
True. We have that authentic experience going on. Very, very true.
I bet I could get a Sharpie and write 1993 on the back of each of these, and we hang them on the fridge, and CJ will
We
be
need
like,
to do that.
Yeah, or one of my brothers. No, my brother's not gonna be there.
No.
Well, one of them.
One of
Peter.
them.
Peter will be like, "Well, where did you find this? I don't know why I talk like that."
Yeah, because he's in his 20s.
Yeah, I think he has a deeper voice than me, but I'm used to him being a little bit.
Just found the Garros crochet pattern. I've seen that one. I said no to the people who pointed it out to me on Twitter before. Mostly because I ain't got time for that. You think I'm ever going to finish this project? No. I've got to do 6 of these. Hang on. 12 of these. 12.
Wait, really?
12 of these little bulbs, yeah. For my... Before I even get to the cat. I might do a few on my own. When it's quiet. In the dark. What am I working on? Okay. This is a wreath with a bow, and these things are the strings for the lights. Inside there's going to be a little cat. Little kitty. So
Cute.
that's the plan.
And I'm sticking to it.
I won't go that far.
Yeah.
I've already changed the plan once.
Pray I don't alter it further.
I mean, yeah, you've seen me when I get mad. Actually, you probably haven't. Not really.
That's the funny thing, is everyone's like, oh, Cleo's scary when she gets mad. It's like, I don't think we've actually seen Cleo mad.
No.
You have a good reason to fear that.
I mean, I understand why people are like that. It's just like, oh, Cleo's angry, and I'm like, no, you've never seen me angry on video. You've seen me frustrated, which is not the same thing. I don't think I've been angry in 20 odd years. Yeah, I know.
You're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I'm just overdue for a nuclear meltdown. That's the other option.
Yeah.
Though.
Yep. That is possible. Good reason to keep a whole ocean between us.
That might
like
not
one
be
of
up
the
to you,
biggest
Joe.
The biggest things about surviving nuclear blasts is distance. So, you know, glad that we got that settled.
I'm glad we got this settled that Joe is going to avoid me forever, which is fine. Fine.
Rawr.
You say that like it's not been ever made my decision. Okay. 5 and then an increase.
Okay, so are you trying to weigh the paper down?
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
Gotcha. So what I was going to suggest is another thing. I was going to do a different craft where we made paper hats with buckles on them, which I learned on the Children's Hour of Knowledge, that the buckles on the pilgrims' hats were to keep the sinful thoughts in.
Are you joking? Is that genuinely true?
Joking, yeah.
Aww.
The Children's Hour of Knowledge is not a real children's show.
No.
It's a fake children's show. Kind of like Look Around You. But yeah, it's a fake puppet show in that they don't actually have puppets. It's a podcast where they pretend they have puppets. They do puppet voices while teaching people things that are inaccurate.
Oh, this sounds wonderful.
It is wonderful. It is one of my favorite things. But yeah. So what I was going to say is another thing that happens at the end of the school year, or the end of like a week before a holiday, is a teacher will just be like, what do I already have worksheet wise that the kids can just color? So I did also bring a bunch of random things to color that have nothing to do with Thanksgiving. So we can move our paintings up here where people can see them, who are coming in while they dry. No, don't put it on top of mine.
Okay.
Okay. Yay.
He's very territorial about his painting.
He really is. Wow.
Can we make the grass lines line up? So that... Yay.
Aww, very cute.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna move a bunch of these paints out of the way, which means I have to take the headphones off. I won't be able to hear you, Cleo. So enjoy it while you can. And then I'll get something new for us to color.
I
know that I'm throwing paint on the floor. I know.
genuinely wasted all my good material last time he took his headphones off. Joe is... He's alright. He's alright. You know, what can you say?
Right.
It's okay.
It's alright.
Okay, I mean, what more can you say?
Yeah, they're facing away from each other. They're taking 10 paces and they're about to duel.
Watch.
Yeah.
He aimed his pistol to the sky! Sorry. I can't help it.
It's all good. Ooh.
There's only so much
Wow,
music.
these colouring in are
you genuinely colouring in, like for children? Yeah. Is that what's happening?
Oh no, these are not for children. Wow, there are some very fancy ones coming. Ooh,
he writes some good verse. He does write some good verse.
Wow.
There you go. Proper compliments. Behind the Bars is a podcast about the history of wigs in Europe and the US.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just about see.
Ooh! You've got...
These are amazing.
It's funny that you should say that. You say that's not for kids, but that's the sort of thing that I would give to the kids to colour in when I get frustrated with them. I say that like it's a common thing.
Really hard, so they don't annoy you.
Yeah. I mean, that happens less often than it did when I was younger. But when I was in high school, when I was teaching high school, the assistant heads used to prowl around the school halls trying to find anyone who was, showing them maybe a video for the end of term. And when I finally quit that awful place, because it was awful, I put a video on at the end of my last day, and the assistant head goes, "You can't do that," and I'm just like, oh no, it was a case of, there was nothing that I did. I didn't really say anything. It was just like what are you going to do? Fire me? Because it was my last day. They couldn't do anything to me, so screw them. I hated them. Ugh.
So I've got 2 coloring books here. One of them is a bunch of old Japanese...
Finger Mouse. I remember Finger Mouse.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
no, I'm making a little light bulb.
The different pages that are options in this Japanese one.
What sort of video? Oh, I actually gave them a full-on movie to watch.
I don't know if you would like one of these. Also, we have the Dungeons & Dragons Adventurers Outlined with illustrations by Todd James.
That looks awesome.
And it's a D&D coloring book. And it's got all sorts of stuff, like a beholder.
They didn't want videos even on the last day of school. No. It was learning time. The children must be learning. And I'm like,
Shifty Beasts.
The reason why children hate school sometimes.
Dragon boats. Spider Ladies.
Yeah.
There you go.
Spider Ladies.
Oh, yeah.
An Etten Rampage.
What, have you got Driders there?
Friendly Flumps. Yep.
I love a good Drider. That's fine.
Let's see. Frost Giants.
Wow.
Yeah, that one's in it.
Yep.
Dragon's Lair. I don't even know what's going on here. Some sort of duel. I can't make sense of this. Oh wait, no. It's missing the description because the video tore out the page that was opposite it.
Okay. I've now got to make this smaller again, so it makes it tinier at the other side, so it looks like a
I would
light
say
bulb.
that these would suit the felt tips better than this.
I think you're correct. So if you see any of these that really are catching your eye, feel free to stop me.
I think I might want to do the Spider Lady one.
Let me go ahead and pull that one out over here. I had a feeling that was going to be the one.
Yeah.
Boom.
There she is. 8-legged freaks.
Let me get the page out for you. I really wish that they had made this book easier to tear the pages out of.
You're not meant to, are you?
I don't know. That's what... If you're going to do this with more than one person, you have to. So I always tear them out for my kid.
Which is fair.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, an X-Acto knife
Oh yeah,
would be
that
the
would have
right
been
tool
better.
for the job, but I really don't want to go
But
upstairs.
also, you'd take the rest of the binding off of some of
And
the others.
then I've got
If
to
you weren't careful.
do this and then go back round and do an invisible decrease, because get 2 things and then
It's blatantly torn there, but
Yeah,
pull them in
It'll be
together.
that
okay.
just adds to the mystique of it. I don't want to get that dirty.
okay. I'm gonna put that back over there.
Okay. This is actually doing really well. I'm shocked.
Preferred by teachers.
But you can get started while I'm trying to pick a page. So I need to make sure that I'm in frame though while I'm looking.
Pick up that loop. Pick up that loop. Drag this through both. And then, When you were on the last day of term, Og would take us out to see the end of the mammoths. Self-bone. Those are rare.
Speaking of rare things, I keep forgetting to post the link to the PayPal. So tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills.
And I am also available for subbage if you wish to. And I've probably got some kind of link somewhere as well.
Slightly dried out, but that'll be fine.
Well, it's not going to work on the parchment paper at all.
Oh, I know. But it does. Don't worry. Never mind. It's all good.
I mean, these are brand new.
It was more the fact that it was scratchy.
Those markers should be brand new, but yeah, the parchment paper is coated with wax, so I don't know that the marker would get any.
It was more that they were very hard. They're fine.
Okay.
Oh dear, this is too dark. It's fine.
We
just
have...
pretend this is her hair.
Yeah, I was going to say, now these markers are the ones that are probably actually dried out.
True.
So if you, but some of them are lighter, like if you're looking for a light purple.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, if you look at this, you can sort of see the shape sort of coming in, kind of as a light bulb. Although looking at it now, I really wish I hadn't started in pink. It's fine. It's fine.
I guess I'll do this one.
Hey, NJ.
There we go. Boop. What's the problem with pink? Because it's starting to... I'm not going to answer that because I've just realised that my own mind is the problem. You see it?
Always the way.
So the problem is a problem with Cleo, not a problem with the hue. Cleo is externalizing her own issues.
At least Cleo understands her own issues.
That is a valid thing to have.
Yeah, it does look like it. I'm sorry, it does. I love how some of my chat just is really delighted that I've pointed that out, and then the other part of my chat is just like, Cleo, why?
Hey, the Pacific Northwest is awake, according to Alex Katz. So, howdy, Pacific Northwest.
Yay! The entire Pacific Northwest is awake. Every single one of them.
California will be up in 4 hours. Okay. Let's start out with some red here on some of these gems.
Oh, Jojo.
What?
Sorry, not you, Joe. Twirling Jojo. She's up. Sorry, I don't know if it's a she or a they, or a he. But it's rude. Is all I'm saying. It's fine. Sometimes if you turn the crochet thing inside out, the shape improves. I'm not sure it's going to, if I'm being honest. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, NJ says that their boss might let them leave at 1 p.m. maybe. I hate that.
Yeah,
like,
it needs to be like planned in the properly.
Yeah, because like if I have to go and set up childcare or something because the school gets out at a certain time, and I think I get out of work at 5, and then at the last minute they're like, guess what? You get out after lunch, and I'm like,
thanks.
I'm glad I got out after lunch, but I already paid a babysitter to go pick up my kid, and I already packed a lunch, and like there's a lot of like logistics that go into knowing what my day is going to look like.
Yep.
And it's not as helpful as you'd think to be like, surprise, you don't have to be here. It's like, no, just tell us. You know it's the day before Thanksgiving. Tell us in advance.
See, I've never been in any job been allowed to leave early. Oh, except for during COVID. When I was doing one of the in-school days, basically they said, oh no, not when I was doing the in-school days. When I was doing like home learning, like proper classes finished at lunchtime, and I just had to be around for the afternoon lessons that I'd set in case there was any questions. So basically it was just a case of, okay, you can just finish now, it's fine. So yeah, that was nice because I was already home.
Yay, that's cool.
It's the first time in teaching that I've ever gotten a day that was just off in the evening.
Leart J24 says, does anyone have a suggestion for a good book that is post-apocalyptic? Yeah, N.K. Jemison's The Fifth Season.
I enjoyed The End of the World Running Club, personally. That was one of mine. It's not for everyone, but I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. How far post-apocalyptic?
Like, immediately.
I mean... Yeah, so the Fifth Element is pretty post-apocalyptic, but it's at the beginning of a new apocalypse. It's like, hey, we've got a whole society that's built around surviving apocalypses at this point. To the point where apocalypse is the fifth season. You know, you got summer, spring, winter, fall, and every so often a year we'll have what they call the fifth season, which is just some fresh hell. And so the problem is that they're equipped to deal with apocalypses that are like 3 to 15 years in length, but they're at the onset of one that'll be hundreds of years, and they're trying to figure out what to do about it. Because even though they're well prepared for this sort of thing in general, they're not this well prepared.
Okay. So now I've got a bulb shape, and I've got a hole. I now need to stuff the bulb.
Okay.
And change to Yarny, which is blue. And then I've got to do 2 rows. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. This is fine.
You can do this.
Thanks for the confidence, Joe. Should I stuff the bulb? I
You
should.
are powerful and clever. Please turn tape to side B.
Okay. Not sure I can get all the stuffing in there, but that's fine. We'll lightly stuff. See you later, Megs. So now we're stuffing the thing. Yes, we're stuffing the thing. It is a bulb. A Christmas bauble, if you will.
Bauble. Bauble, bauble.
Bauble, bauble.
A little bauble, do you?
So what other crafts have you got in your craft extravaganza, Joe?
Honestly, like I said, I was hoping to do the construction paper hats, but I couldn't find the construction paper. And so, yeah, we've got the hand, and then we've got color.
That
and
seems familiar.
It's very Thanksgiving. Well, because the thing is, my sister is coming from the airport at some point too, and I'm not sure exactly when. So we definitely, this won't be a 4-hour one. I'll tell you that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But I would guess that these coloring tasks would probably take us another hour to do with the level of detail on the pages. So.
Yay.
Commander Sam says, my next project requires me to learn how to paint metal. Hey, that should be interesting.
As in paint metal how?
I'm assuming that they've got some patio furniture and they've got some spray can Rust-Oleum, and they're gonna just spray it right on there. That's every time I've painted metal, that's been the sort of thing I've been doing.
Yeah, because you have to prime it really well.
Yeah.
Otherwise it won't stick.
Yeah. Hey, happy Wednesday, Kanika. Mahi Zero also writes, Joe, did you get your outro recorded yesterday morning? No, yesterday was a very busy day. And today is also a very busy day. So I'm hoping to get the outro recorded before we leave for my parents so that I can edit it while I'm there. That is one of the other reasons that this won't be a 4-hour stream.
Nope. Okay.
It's Wednesday, apparently.
Odin's Day.
No. Oh, yeah, my week. So, on Monday night, my friend Pasta, it turned out that, so he's got this charity thing, and he wanted me to help out, and he had asked me to do this the Monday, the week of Thanksgiving, and I didn't know that was like 2 days ago. Like, basically, yeah, I Monday I'm just completely slammed all day. And Pasta's like, "You're still good for that stream thing," and I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, cool. I'll see you at 7." And I'm like, "What?" Like, my whole week has been like that. Or I'm like, okay, well, I've got this, but, you know, I've got until Thanksgiving to, oh no.
Uh-oh. Womp womp. And even I was like, wait, I've been here but this is my week buffer before Thanksgiving. Oh, that's
Hello.
gone now.
Yeah.
Hello. Smell. Why do you smell?
Uh-oh. I miss my kitties already.
Yeah, I understand. Kitty paws. This is GLaDOS. She is not like this normally. Oh, what a cute kitty, they say, looking at her paws. With her toes. Show me your toesies. Toesies.
And as soon as you touch them, they're like, no touchy.
Purring kitty. You can touch anything but the camera, because that is very cute toesies. Well, she's Polly. She's polydactyl. So, okay, we're just staying there now. Okay.
Hey, fix
She's
the
just
lighting a little
sat.
bit.
She's just sat.
The cat is a lie.
The cat is not a lie, unfortunately. She's very real. She's just giving me an evil look.
As you do.
Okay, I think I have a bulb done. It's slightly misshapen and a bit weird. What's polydactyl? She's got extra toesies.
Yeah.
Excuse me, baby. I'm gonna pull you over here, and I'm gonna just show you.
Polydactyl cats have
toes.
extra toes between their dew claw, which is like their thumb, and then extra in between those.
She's got boxing gloves on. Effectively, that's what it looks like sometimes.
Yeah, she's got little mittens.
Yep. Come on, you.
Little mitten cat.
You can get cuddles.
Mitten kitten.
Or you can just go up there. That's fine. You can stay up there. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Bonus toe beans. Yeah, GLaDOS is the one that was just here. She has got 6 toes, I think, on her front. And I think she's normal at the back, but her sister has got 7 toes at the front and 6 at the back. So, yeah. You were not in the gutter until Cleo pointed it out. Now you're stuck in the gutter.
Always. But at least we're looking up at the stars.
It's one way of looking at it. Chippy choppy. digits is cute on cats but odd on humans. I've known a few people with
extra nubbins.
Yeah. And it's just sort of
normal.
Yeah.
I mean, from a moderation standpoint, let's just think about this for a second. If somebody rolled into my stream and is like, 2 legs on a person is fine, but 1 leg bothers me, I would probably ban that person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna tell you how to run your thing, but like, especially because it's one of your mods. But yeah, I mean, like, talking about how people look like that when it's outside their control is kind of not cool. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll chat about it later.
Sorry, I didn't realize that was one of your mods.
It's fine. Like, one of my kids at school at one point, it was just sort of like, one day he goes, "Hey miss, come and look at this." And I'm like, what? What's going on? What's going on? And then he just showed out his hand and he had an extra thumb and it was like the best thing ever. You know, it was just sort of like, it was so cute. It was just how excited he was to show me. So, yeah, I've always got a soft spot for it. Kids are very cute, yeah. I mean, that kid was about 13 or so.
Oh, that's quite old. In that kind of way.
Well,
be that excited. That's awesome.
The thing is, it's a case of
development kind of stuff.
Yeah. And it's I was also in an all boys school, so they tended to be more childlike than than you would think. So, you know, it's sort of like, it's really nice to have kids that still play on the playground, for example.
Yeah, that's cute.
And there you go. There is my light bulb.
Hey, Becca. Yeah, I went to a girls' school next door to a boys' school that shared an entrance, which was fun. I'm very glad I went to a girls' school, to be fair.
Yep. 1 bulb down, 11 more to go. I think I'll do some of these off stream so I can just attach them next week.
Well, do you have something else to work on right now, like a different part of the project?
Yeah, I have something. It involves cutting.
Ooh.
So I can change projects. It's fine. It's fine.
Random songs from Guardians of the Galaxy stuck in my head.
Yeah. So,
can't imagine why.
Yeah, Cleo. So because the pinball machine is a Guardians of the Galaxy pinball machine, all of the music is
copyright. So.
Well, I mean, on Twitch, so I probably wouldn't be able to YouTube VOD it, but
yeah, it's fine to live stream it apparently.
Yeah. But no, what I was gonna say, so we've all got all of the songs from Awesome Mix Volume 1 stuck in our heads.
Every now and then I just go, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing.
Cannot get this open. There we go. Ooh. Comes with its own cutting mat, indeed. And then it's got these things. So cut out the black bits and
Well, that's cool.
And then there's like glitter card. You can't forget the glitter card.
There must always be glitter cards.
Hey, welcome, Marguerite. Glad you can join us.
Okay, I'm gonna go with reindeer because reindeer seems nice.
Oh, reindeer.
Run over by a reindeer.
That seems mean. A song about that. And then I've got the blade is stuck in the cap.
Uh-oh. That's not dangerous.
So you have jewelry pliers you can pull it out with?
I do actually own jewelry pliers, but I do not want to risk this.
No.
I can't even put the knife back in, so...
Oh.
Right! The question is, where did I put the other knife?
What is Cleo doing now?
Knife!
Wiggly it.
Trying
Sharp
to figure
things.
out knives. Learning a lot about knife storage, apparently.
So we just choppy out the black bits, like so. And then...
You know what? I turned off the text message notifications because I thought that only you and I could hear them and it was annoying me. But I realized the entire stream has been hearing all those text message notifications and nobody complained. Sorry, y'all.
Aww.
Yeah, because we're coordinating multiple people's travel.
This is the
stuff.
knife that Corpse gave me. So yeah, and then you should see the little red bits through it. The eternal crafting question, where do I put the knife?
Just hope that it's not right next to you.
But why is the knife gone?
Why is the knife always gone? Oh my god, this sniffle is only coming out one nostril. It is the worst.
I believe in you. You'll pull through.
I apologise for my snottiness.
Okay. I think this is looking pretty okay on the camera.
Need an old rubber to poke it into when you're not using it. I mean, yeah. But why would I not be using it?
Leo the Leaf says, does you have the Discord chat open? No, because I don't have my normal setup. It would be very hard to read the Discord chat too. But I can go check it if somebody's misbehaving and I need to go yell at them. I'll go yell at them. Let me just stop drawing so I can go find the Discord chat. Oh, apparently the Discord chat has been complaining about the dings.
Ah,
Non-stop.
that's the problem.
Yeah. So normally the Discord chat is the slowest moving, so it's the most likely that I'll see their messages.
True.
But it's also
yeah.
the one when we don't have a normal monitor set up that isn't visible. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Whenever Joe's on an actual Discord voice chat or something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the other
have
thing
it
is like
open.
if I'm coordinating with Cleo, like Discord only lets you have one window open at a time. So okay. So let's see. We are also currently. Wait, did this get shuffled over? Yeah, this is. We are currently 8 away from the next face camera expansion, and that's not in frame anyway. Oops. Oh well. It's fine. Yeah, I'm just thinking about better ways to adjust the layout.
Okay.
So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna take my headphones off. I don't think Cleo's talking to us anyway.
Oh, I'm not talking at the moment. I'm just focused on the. Look at how pretty it is.
Ooh.
It's
Oh,
going
that's
to be
cool.
sparkle.
Sparkle.
Yeah, I do like cutting things myself. Because, you know, it's the easiest way to deal with stuff.
It's just slowly.
Yeah. Cutting things and people.
Yes. Yes. These up here. Those both in frame?
Just losing a little bit of that one. You need to get out a bit. Yeah, that's perfect.
So it's papercraft kind of stuff. Yeah, I've also got some like papercrafty kind of animals that I've got somewhere. That's the same sort of deal where you just cut out things because it's pretty.
Ay.
Okay. Well, I can hear Cleo again, who is still not talking.
Sorry, Joe. I'm working with a knife.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm working with a marker. We all have things that we're doing, you know.
We all have crosses to bear.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that it was. That's why you're normally here. You're normally doing like most of the talking.
Well, sometimes I gotta get up and adjust, like, lighting and cameras.
Yeah. Definitely just seems like a you problem, though, Joe.
See, so that's gonna go like that.
Okay, the curvy bit is going to be a pain. I can tell.
Oh, this is way better than the other camera setup because I can have my head directly over what I'm working on, but like, look, here's my head. I'm like directly over it, and like you can barely tell.
Yeah, you can just about see the top.
I can really slouch into this. Fantastic. How's your thing going?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Not too bad.
And you see, there's other spider people. Like
Yeah, I know. I'm going to colour them in a minute.
Excellent. Or are you waiting on the yellow for the
hair.
chains?
No, not at all. I was going to go with the silver for that anyway.
Oh, fancy. Okay. Let's see what this alert is.
Oh no, lots of people alerting you, Joe.
It's just an email.
It's just my monthly backup bill just went in.
Your monthly backup bill.
Like
Cloud bill.
So if you pay for like cloud backup, you get billed every month usually.
Ah, okay, fair enough. I can tell that I do nothing of the kind.
Okay.
It's the problem with having an email inbox open to receive money, and then realizing it's just
immediately going out again.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Bye.
And when I first got the abacus, I joked about having the beads go backwards and the camera gets smaller when an invoice went through. But no, that wasn't fun for the audience.
You need some kind of, I was going to say you need some kind of virtual abacus, but then I realised that's just not you.
No, it's way more fun.
Have the physicality.
Yeah.
Because that's Joe.
Is it now?
Joe is very much the physicality. Ay.
Your spider looks amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Trying to work out what colour to do her bow in because I've done the legs brown.
Well, if it's a magic bow, you can have whatever colour glowy that you like. Maybe a blue?
Could be emerald.
I was thinking kind of tealish.
How diplomatic of you to go directly between the two of us.
I know.
It's me, diplomacy. Ooh. Oh yeah, that pops. That is good. Yay, magic.
The hand turkeys are indeed amazing. They are the best part.
Oh, thank you.
That's okay. I like me a turkey.
Caffeine Jitter says, I love how it sounds like Joe's in the same room as Cleo. Is that because we got better mics now? Like, Cleo, does it sound better?
You sound exactly the same as you always do, Joe. To me. So I don't know what they're hearing.
There also isn't any acoustic treatment in here at the moment. So.
But I mean, the room is full of stuff that's absorbing sound. So
True.
I mean, it's not like it's echoing like crazy. No. Like, I mean, there's.
We're facing a corner of a room that has nothing.
I mean, I would argue that all those fabric boxes full of arts and crafts supplies are baffling a little bit.
Depends which way we're facing.
Hello again. You cannot come up here when there is a knife. No. No, no. No, 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 no.
No, I did acoustics and psychoacoustics at college. So.
Psychoacoustics.
Yeah, psychoacoustics.
You're going to have to do a definition for us for that one.
It is basically how the brain reacts with sound and how it perceives it. And how ears and speakers affect how you hear things properly. So, yeah.
I'm a little bit hard of hearing, so, you know, all that sort of stuff is... Everyone tells me stuff about my sound, I'm like, all right, that sounds fine to me.
Fair enough.
So...
Yeah, I had to be like fully like trained and tuned into hearing certain frequencies and what to listen out for. But 2 years ago, I went almost deaf in one ear. And the doctor couldn't find out what was going on with it. So
I had a ridiculous amount of ear infections as a child.
Yeah, me too. I still get them every time I get a cold.
I think that's what did it for my... Like, it's not that I can't hear, it's just that the sounds aren't particularly clear. I mean, I've never gone to a doctor for it or anything.
Yeah.
I expect to eventually, but, you know.
But I get to it.
I would say, the younger you are to actually get it looked into.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of people suddenly, find a low in their 50s as well.
Yeah.
That's when symptoms really show up. Because my dad is basically deaf.
Yeah. So.
But he was a sound engineer and he listened to his monitors very, very loudly.
You see, I don't like loud noises, so you know that helps.
How we're friends.
Yeah.
You're too chill to be loud, Joe. That's the fact.
Am I? I'm too tired to be loud, I guess. Maybe more. People keep confusing tired with chill. Wow, Joe just really go with the flow today. It's like, I just don't have the energy to react to this negative stimuli. But speaking of stimuli, we got some of the positive persuasion rolling in from Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca, for the 20. Boom.
Thank you, back.
That is going to put us 12 past our next Face Gamer expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand both of us. Do. Oh, I messed with the gain, and it looks like it's messing with the gain.
Oh, yeah.
Gain back down? No.
No.
Exposure back down. There we go. That's
right. So what I'm realising on doing this is that I should have done the cutouts in the middle before cutting around the outside. I shall remember this.
Yay.
She says as she proceeds to forget it entirely.
Oh, we do have a big monitor, but yeah, also itty bitty.
Okay,
screen.
well the thing is though,
It's
the
not the normal layout.
quote unquote big monitor is
Yeah.
a 1080p monitor.
That's half the size of Joe's normal one.
Yeah, so normally I've got the 5K upstairs, or no, not 5K, the 4K.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, so that iMac is a 5K, so that I get used to saying 5K.
Yep.
Although it is not kept up technologically internally. It was a very nice big screen. This is one of the reasons I could do these triple chat things.
None of me. Turns out sun drop on an empty stomach is burp produced.
Oh, well, I mean, it's very carbonated.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to say, I'm doing better at the cutting thing than I do at the crochet thing because it's much faster. At some point, make a papercraft silverhead fish.
Uh-oh.
Silverfish head.
Yeah.
Yes. That.
Part of me doesn't want to because of Joe, but part of me really does. So
Because of Joe.
Because of Joe. So I see where you're coming from, but you know, there has to be a point where I say it's not okay to torment Joe anymore. I don't think we've reached it, but
No.
What? Huh?
we've not reached tormenting Joe levels yet.
No. We're being particularly nice to him today.
We are. We have been very pleasant to him today.
Sure.
If you're ever to meet Joe, hang on. You know what you can wear to definitely scare him. Like any clothes, to be fair. I'm pretty sure I'm scary enough as it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, are you implying I have some sort of like cloth phobia or?
No, I'm
phobia
just
or
implying that I'm scary, so anything I wear is fine to scare you.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Thank you, Mini Cheese Mouse, for the bitties. Well, Cleo, I can either do some digital art whilst listening to both streams via your Twitch, or I can sort of watch both streams, but that uses my iPad. I mean, art and listen is always good.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean, also, in fairness, Cleo's stream is visible on our stream too. Like, we've got Cleo's camera up. So, if you need video from just one, I see both on my channel.
there is that. Ooh.
Rose Icosahedron says, watching the two of you talk about me is like watching two gods talk about their favorite mortal.
I wouldn't say Joe's my favourite mortal.
Thanks. Yeah.
He's alright.
Yours is looking really good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it ended up, I was like, I want to try mixing the blue and red here to see if I can get, how different is that from just straight up using purple? And it ended up being a lot more like Uncle Sam than I was expecting.
I don't know what you're seeing with Uncle Sam, but... Oh, no, yeah, I see where it's...
Yeah, it might not be super obvious.
It's definitely a choice.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
We appreciate that you when you make bold choices, Joe.
Yeah, I feel like that's important as an artist.
That's a pretty design. What papercraft are you doing? I'm literally just cutting out the black bits on this piece of art, and then putting a thing underneath it to make it go, ooh, that's pretty. So I don't know what you call this kind of artwork, but cutting out paper to make it look pretty is kind of what we're going for, I think.
Jay says, where did you get this coloring book? I think I got it from Parnassus Books. And if you're like, I don't know how to spell that, luckily, I've got it on my hat right here. There you go.
It is an amazing bookshop in Nashville.
Yeah, support your local bookseller.
Yeah.
They are not a sponsor of the stream. I don't think they know who I am.
But you know what? They could be if they chose to be. You could tell them, say, I've been shouting out your thing and you've not given me any money yet. And they'll go, oh yes, we'll rectify that immediately. That's how businesses work.
The thing is, I don't think that they, I'm not sure how good their business actually is, like, functionally. Because it's, the bookshop was opened by an author who lives in Nashville. And because she was annoyed that there were no good bookshops left. So it's kind of a spite shop. You know what I mean?
That's how you do your best business. Spite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the only way to really stand up to, like, these huge chains is to basically have a different job. Like, there's a guy who runs a very successful website who opened a grocery store in downtown Clarksville because he was annoyed that there was no grocery store within walking distance of his office. And his website makes enough money that he can have a continuously losing money grocery store running for decades. And, you know, the big chains are going to try and drive him out of business with sales and stuff, but he doesn't care. Because they're trying to make money selling groceries, and he just wants to have a place that sells groceries, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's one of those things, like, if they really wanted to compete with him, they need to open a place downtown instead of putting everything out by the interstate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but nobody wants to build anything in the walkable areas because it's too expensive.
Now that I think about it, spite seems like a really good way to do business. Seems to work.
Really.
Just,
I mean, like, if my YouTube thing took off, I would probably have a spite grocery.
yeah.
Or something like that. Like,
Thank you,
hey,
Dana
Dana
TV, for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. We're just crafting. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I mean, just in life. But currently we're doing this. It's fine. It's fine.
Coloring.
Joe's colouring. I'm cutting bits of paper to make the holy paper. That's what I'm doing. Holy paper. You have a good evening or whatever it is for you, Dana. I don't know. Have a day. There you go. That's an insult that can't hurt anyone's feelings. Have a day. Or a night, depending on where you live. And everyone sit up straight because...
I gotta sit up straight because Cleo's calling me out.
I mean, Joe, you know that you need to do it. You need to do it. I'm doing this for you, Joe. And not because my chat just made me.
Oh, you know what I also realized? The other reason that we can't run this stream super long is because we are actually running it off my cell phone camera.
Oh, yeah.
And this is kind of a stress test to see how long the battery lasts on that. But we started at 8:30 and it's 11 a.m. now.
Yeah.
Well, I say we started at 8:30.
Wow, we did.
The camera was on at 8:30, even though we weren't streaming yet.
Yeah.
So 2.5 hours in, it's still
doing
showing
well.
stuff.
I mean,
yeah,
at least it hasn't overheated, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, this part of the apartment is very chilly too. There's a reason Badger has long sleeves on. Also, they're green.
Yep. Green sleeves. Sorry.
Oh, I never made that joke. I wear the green screen hoodie all the time. And...
You're welcome.
I think Joe's just having an existential meltdown of like, Am I even funny anymore?
Was I ever funny anymore? Green sleeves, come on! It's been there.
It's a simple joke. It's been there the whole time.
It's been there the whole time.
It was right under your nose strip. Well, it was right above
Only
your
if you're
hands.
rubbing your nose on your.
Don't do that. It's very unhygienic.
No.
Snowstorm 174. What did you think of the hand terpenes badge panel? I thought they were adorable. And yes. Yeah. They're a thing. Definitely a thing.
They are definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Yay, thanks.
Yay.
Oh, I like how the guy's hair makes the lower teeth of this spectral skull, too.
So he does.
That's cool.
Very nice. Oh.
Will I go out into a snowstorm in shorts? Not a snowstorm, but like, I mean, if it's just cold out, like, and I gotta go get the mail or take out the trash or whatever, I'll have running shorts on and a t-shirt and be fine.
Oh, NJ, Fellowship of the Coffee Ring sounds much better than the NJ, the Lego lass. Because, yeah, that coffee ring, perfect. NJ said, Badger, I need a second opinion. What sounds better to you for my Lord of the Rings thing? NJ, the Lego lass, or Fellowship of the Coffee Ring? I really like the Fellowship of the Coffee Ring.
The fellow of the copy ship is an actual pun. So, that one.
I like it.
And as we know, you should always go with the actual pun.
Always. You are welcome, NJ.
Unless Cameron's listening, and then no.
Oh, I think I've hit the wall with this because every time I look down, I'm just like.
There's more to do. There's always more.
Always more to do. Don't worry, we can pack up the markers. And you know what? I'm sure that baby Louie will want to do some D&D coloring.
Oh, yeah. But I think it's because we haven't had breakfast.
Why did you not have... I'm not going to ask. There's probably a very good reason, and me being outraged on your behalf.
There is a very valid reason.
It's not going to be helpful, so... I will not be outraged on your behalf. I'm going to treat you like adults.
Thank you,
know what they're
Cleo.
doing.
Yep. Medical reasons. There we go.
Well, the green flame came out good.
It does look good.
So I can hold this higher up, but I don't think the camera focuses on it very well when I go higher up.
It's not too bad.
But yeah, in the interest of getting Badger food and staying ahead of the travel plans, we probably should wrap up soon over here. Cleo, should we raid you, or are you wrapping up too?
I'm going to finish off this card so you can raid me. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody should head over to twitch.tv/zombiecleo. I'm going to do a raid in the Twitch chat, but the YouTube folks are going to have to wander over there manually. Okay. So until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee, joined by Badger Spanner. Any final words, Badger?
Keep adventuring.
Keep adventuring. Do-do-do-do.
Bye, Joe. I'm going to
Bye,
mute
Cleo.
myself on the Discord.
Well, I'm going to end the call because I actually do have to go get food.
Yeah,
soon.
I'm going to do the same. I'll see you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
It was fun.
Okay. We're out with Joe, but we are still here. We are still here, and Joe has raided with 129 people. Hello, raiders. We're just finishing off my little crafty boo. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just making cards, apparently, and just sticking the sparkle down. And now I have you. There, look at him. He's all cool. He's all cool. Just chilling, thrilling, little bit of villain. And just cutting out, really, because, you know, it's the important things in life. Because the important things in life involve knives. Only a small villain. No, we can be big villains here. If we dream hard enough and want it enough. So yeah, this is just a Christmas card cutting out adventure at this point, which is fine. I am actually getting hungry because, you know, dinner time and all that. Don't know, you might be too short to be a big villain. You can be a big villain no matter what your height. Believe in yourself and you can do anything. And other such toxic positivity and guff. Mostly guff, to be fair. I don't have the energy to do toxic positivity, to be fair. Be the size villain you can handle being. Reach for your dreams. Something, something stars. That's a Cameron one. Ugh. Ugh. Can be big in other ways. Wait, did that count on? Yes, it does. It came out exactly the way you meant it to. Because you said it in the same sentence. And instead of deleting it, you decided to still say it. Do you see how that phrase doesn't work in the same sentence? Who needs to make a last minute dash to the store before tomorrow? No? Stores are open tomorrow. Here. What sort of last minute dash items do you need? Because this is alien to me because the shops on Christmas Eve are just rammed and you don't want to go there ever. So I never do. This is not coming off. No. Now. Yeah, boy. Or girl, or non-binary person. All good. Gonna be going grocery shopping with your family later. Surely, if this was like, I'm just going off my family, and I realise that my family are not hyper organised, but they still have all the stuff they need before Christmas. How is last minute shopping a thing? I don't understand. You never get what you want when you last minute shop. Some stores close earlier or close entirely on Thanksgiving, Christmas and Easter in the US. I mean, most shops are... The only place that I know that is open on Christmas is McDonald's. And then I think... I mean, I guess that tracks. Not everyone is a Christian. Hell, I'm not a Christian. But, you know... It still always throws me a little bit when I see that and think, oh... Well, I'm glad you could do it for you. Avoid shops at any busy time. Just avoid shops. Just, you don't need the and the busy time. Just weren't expecting to be by yourselves for Thanksgiving. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I hope you get everything that you need then. Yeah, I'm not big on the... What music is it? It is Game Chops. You can find the link in the notes below, or however you get to see my information if you're on mobile. I think you tap the screen and then just scroll down or something. But grocery retail during the holidays cannot tell you how many people rolled up to my register with a frozen bird. Expect to have it cooked on that table this afternoon. No, honey, no. That thing is not gonna thaw. You want that out of the... You want that in the fridge at least 2 days before you want to eat it. Do not thaw outside the fridge if you can avoid it. Because if you thaw outside the fridge, bacteria can grow and you can give everybody food poisoning on Turkey Day. It was a whole thing. Oh no. That's... oh. See, I've only ever cooked Christmas dinner once. And that was for some friends. But I don't like it particularly. Particularly doing it on your own. That can go suck a sausage. Shouldn't ram it into the microwave then. No! Dear God. Microwave can only do so much with an entire frickin' turkey. You can fit you can fit a small turkey into I mean, animals come in different sizes. Sometimes we call those animals... I'll be right back, because somebody's at the door. And I'm back. And I'm back. That was just mail. Just trying to figure out where I am on this now. Chappy chappy. If you want to shoot it out of the fryer, like I saw somebody deep frying a turkey and it caused a massive fire. So again, Fi feels late for the postie, not used to that. Yeah, you get them up until 10 o'clock sometimes. So it was probably a courier of some description. So Tango is frying a turkey. Tango is a madman. We've established that like many times in this year. Wonder if the chip shop will fry a turkey. I mean, if you want someone to fry it, like somebody who regularly uses a fryer would probably be your best bet. Stick to frying turkey legs. That also seems rank. Not gonna lie, it seems a bit rank to me. Deep fried turkey needs to be thoroughly thawed and dried. Well, yeah, it's like the same thing like putting water into chip fat. Big no-no. Huge no-no, in fact. Chip shops in Scotland will deep fry almost anything. I mean, that they will. Like some of them. Not all of them, but some of them will. I mean, I don't know why they do, because health codes and all that, they shouldn't. They are risking licenses.